Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle Dub Show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100, so it's time to get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. President chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah. Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show. It's the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah. Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show.
Well,
We're back.
and the Sharks have 58 seconds to play defense. But the Maple Leafs did score goals 5-4.
Oh, well.
So
At least they still got the lead.
Well, hold on for 55 more seconds.
I know anything can change in the drop of a dime in hockey. I can tell you that.
It is 10-5 Cubs in the ninth in the desert.
Oh, yes.
In downtown Phoenix. That's the last thing going on in America as first half of the Sweet 16 is set.
Yes, yes, yes.
And Opus of Asgard, you asked for it, so you better be watching.
Well, unless he has other duties that he has to attend to first.
But see, he begged for us to do a second show, though.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. And here we are. Hey, it's a smooth background that's right there. Tell you that.
Well, it's one of our better looking ones, that's for sure.
Yes. Looks a little more professional.
Yes.
Both of them do. Now I can wish we can just get them bigger so we can use it for the intro show part of it instead of, I do like the original, but it'd be nice to switch it up. The Oklahoma City Thunder are 60-12 on the season.
And the damn Maple Leafs just tied it with 12 seconds.
Wow.
Well,
wow.
You said it. Well, you said it.
I did. Yes, I did.
Tucker strikes out. But the Cubs get two more runs. As we go to the bottom of the ninth, 10-5, Chicago.
All the Sharks had to do was hold on to a 2-run lead. They couldn't even do that. With a two-score game.
No, they couldn't.
It's pathetic. But they're still learning. They're still getting adjustments.
Oh, yeah, that they are.
I think they will be a better team next year.
But yes, a very, very, very interesting day in interesting day of opening day, as we now know opening overtime. But yes, well, I just saw the last half of a very entertaining game in the Elite Eight or in the Sweet 16 that took place in the city by the Bay, as the Texas Tech Red Raiders were once upon a time down by 16. They were down 61-45 with 10-10 to go in the second half, and the Texas Tech Red Raiders came out guns a-blazing, no pun intended, and in overtime gets the win 85-83. And Texas Tech makes their way to the Elite Eight as they will play in the West Regional Final against the Florida Gators. The Florida Gators beat Maryland tonight.
It'll be a good one.
Yeah, well, a lot of these matchups really should be good. And let's see if he did get one, and he did not. Okay, so no goal for Ovechkin tonight. Doing an Ovechkin check. But hold on. Ooh, EJ, your Oilers did not look good tonight. As the Kraken beat them by a final score of 6-1. Yikes!
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch is right. Ouch is
double ouch.
Yeah, ouch is very right. But yes, Florida beat Maryland 87-71. Unfortunately, that team that wears blue that plays in Cameron, North Carolina, defeated Arizona. That was a very good game also, as well, I'll tell you what, I know the talk will be about Cooper Flack. He had 30, but Caleb Love was outstanding today for Arizona, as he had 35 in his final game as Arizona Wildcat.
Yeah.
But 193 Duke and Arizona go out. Alabama put a shellacking on BYU. I mean, BYU scored 88 points, and that normally will win you a lot of games in college basketball. But the Alabama Crimson Tide put up 113 as Mark Sears, not one, not two,
Mm,
not three,
mm,
not four, not
mm,
five, not
mm,
six, not
mm,
seven, not
mm.
eight,
Oh
not
no.
9, 10. Marcus Sears shot 11 of 18 from the floor,
Yikes.
10 of 16 from three-point range to the atonement of 34 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Yeah, somebody took this game very seriously.
As Perdomo flies up one away in the desert, as the Cubs trying to get their first win of the year, as Presley, former Astros closer, now the Cubs closer, looking to get his first save as a Cub.
Excuse me.
So Saturday, folks, we got the Red Raiders and the Gators.
That should be good.
That will take place in San Francisco, California, and in Newark, New Jersey. It will be the Alabama Crimson Tide take on the Duke Blue Devils. So we got 2 number 1s, a 2 and a 3 in the East and the West region.
Nice.
Cattell Marte is at the plate, and he's ahead 1 ball, no strikes. And Marte has got a base hit to right field, so the Diamondbacks have a base runner.
And they're still down 5, correct?
Still down 5, 10-5 in the bottom of the ninth. And then tomorrow, the other version of the Sweet 16, Ole Miss, Michigan State, that's on CBS. Kentucky and Tennessee, I think that's going to be a dandy. That's on TBS. Also on CBS, the nightcap, Auburn and Michigan, and then the other nightcap, Mrs. Jody Belove's Houston Cougars taking on last year's runner-up in the national championship game, the Purdue Boilermakers. That's on TBS. Carroll, right center field, that's a base hit.
All right.
Marte will get to third, and Corbin's got a double. So now the Diamondbacks have 2 on and 1 out here in the ninth.
Oh.
Trying to salvage a rally here.
Get it.
And of course, with Carroll's speed, he can get to second base real easily.
Oh, yeah. He flies out of that box.
And now here comes the oven mitt. All right. Now batting is Ladoris Gurriel. He's 0 for 4, though. Ground ball. Run will score. Swanson will go to first. That's the second out. Now makes it 10-6.
Oh. Chopping at it, huh?
They tried to, but now it's going to have to be a 2-out rally.
Oh, yeah, well, hey. Just like those 2 goals within seconds.
Hey, as I always say, baseball is a funny game.
Very funny.
Josh Naylor had an RBI single, the newest Diamondback, former Cleveland Guardian, signing last season's free agent. That's in there, ball 1. Glad you're with us on this Thursday. Well, we're back again, I should say.
Yes, thanks for those that chimed in while we did our MLB opening day edition. It wasn't an actual Mizzle and Dub show, but it was just a hot zone.
Yeah, well, it was under our banner, but yes, it was mainly about opening day, which we will recap opening day in a few minutes. As the Diamondbacks trying to rally here, but the Cubs 1 out away from a win. Strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strikes.
So while we're running this down, let's dive into something real quick, just to get it out the way.
And the Cubs win.
No, just like that. Well, there it is. And that was the final game of the night, correct?
Final baseball game of the night. So opening day is officially in the books for 2025.
Indeed.
And the Cubs get to fly the W for the first time in 2025.
The Rockets have been 11-1 in their last 12. Good God, that's good basketball.
They're playing some good ball for sure. For sure, for sure. But go ahead, because I know you want to talk about it. We kind of mentioned it earlier, but I know where you're going.
What?
But go ahead.
Who should we be focusing on this situation? LeBron James or Stephen A. Smith?
I really, truthfully don't know because both are kind of at fault. But how be ever to pinpoint what Stephen A. said. LeBron opened his mouth by saying that Brian was better than some of these players that are in the NBA right now. He never should have said that.
He did put the
If he
target on his back.
if he said that, okay,
Yes.
the young man already has enough pressure being your son.
Yep.
Okay. Um, and the fact that Bronny has gone through now. Granted, he has played a lot better lately,
He
and
has.
good for him.
Yeah.
God bless him. Um, but I mean, being the second LeBron Ramon James, um, it's hard, especially to try to be trying to follow in those man's footsteps, which is not an easy thing to do.
The big shooter field.
It is a big shoe to fill. Um, so I mean, it, it, it's a tough thing. We all knew that he should have been in the G League, harnessing his
Yes.
skills.
Yes.
Okay, yes, great moment. Got to be in the same floor with his dad. Yay, made history. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. After that game, okay. G League, you go get some development because, truthfully, going to USC was not the right move because USC is not a basketball school unless you're playing for the women's team. Let's just make that. UCLA women, I mean USC women's ball has normally been a lot better than USC men's ball.
100%.
Ask Cheryl Miller, ask Juju Watkins. Hello, but again, but Stephen A. did make a valid point.
He made a lot of valid points.
LeBron said what he said, and then he just happens to go at his face on the day that Stephen A. signed his new contract that ESPN paid him, which ESPN is paying him very well.
Handsomely,
Okay.
yes. He broke off.
And then just ironically just have a camera to catch that.
Right.
Now again, what was said was what was said. I understand LeBron being a father to defend his son. I get that. Any father would understand that and get that.
Wholeheartedly.
However, if you're going to say things, you have to be ready to take the criticism. And that's all that Stephen A. was trying to say. And with that, I do agree with. Because, again, and I don't like the flopping. I don't like him complaining to the refs. Outside of that, you would be a full-blown, fledged dum-dum to sit there and not say that LeBron James is not one of the most talented people to put on a pair of basketball shorts and sneakers and play on the court.
Oh yeah.
Put your quirks and your dislikes on the side because there's a lot of players I dislike, but I can separate them as just appreciating their talents on the court. Again,
did I like Kobe? Nope.
No.
Respected the shit out of his game.
Yes, and did not like the team that he played for.
That natural fact. But am I gonna not say that Kobe was not because I didn't like him? I'm not gonna say he's a good basketball player. Oh, he's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT. That's it. Kobe. And I don't like him.
And we will have a shootout at the Shark Tank.
Yes, we will. As I'm sitting here
Okay.
Checking that out.
Now, most people don't want to admit this, but I'm gonna say it because it's true. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, he's an asshole, a big time asshole.
Well, Charles Barkley has said that. Kendrick Perkins has said that.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much anybody that has been around Jordan.
yeah, he's
But
a dick. But when
some-
it comes to
when it comes to
what
greatness,
he does on the basketball court, go. Okay.
hands down.
Yes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the captain, was at times difficult to deal with. But damn it, on the basketball court, being 10 to 12 feet away from that rim, you were not going to block his shot.
No.
You couldn't block that. You couldn't block Jordan's fadeaway. You couldn't block Dirk's jumper. Those are 3 shots in basketball you could not block. And you can be the most technical sound defender on the floor. You are not blocking those 3 particular jump shots that I just mentioned from those 3 Hall of Famers. You're not. You're just not.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't care who you are. You're just not. And again, I'm not. Stephen A. gets paid to
talk.
To talk. That's what he does. And he's been covering the NBA for almost 30 years. Okay? He has seen a lot of errors. A lot of errors. ERA. Not errors, EERROR. Errors. Okay?
Decades of basketball.
Yes. It's become 3-point craze. There's no such thing as the low post anymore. We get that, understand that. Everyone's a
your
stretch
center is now. Your center is now shooting 3, so that's just let you know where this game has gone.
Yeah.
There's no in and out to basketball right now. Everything is ran at the top, kick it down low, then kick it back out. There you go, Dub.
Yes. Mr. Ophis of Asgard. Yes.
But yeah, there's no more. The only Stephen A. is right. Now, I think, excuse me, he went a little far when he said, "I'm not gonna mention," but then mentioned it. That was going a little too far.
I mean, that was petty, but again,
now,
I mean, if you're gonna, but LeBron, if you're gonna go on there on Pat McAfee and say,
I was just about to say that was him
going
on.
Yeah, if you're going on Pat McAfee and saying all that,
you got to take the rebuttal that's gonna come with it.
You're gonna have to take all the responses from every sports show that watches that clip.
Yeah, and also, you could have went on Stephen A's platform. He even asked to come on your platform. He could have went about it a little bit. You're right,
and you didn't.
And I don't like what he said about Wendy, man. Why you got to throw Brian Windhorst into this? What'd he do? He's been following you since you were in high school. Matter of fact, if I'm right, if the picture was right, was they teammates?
I don't know, but again, yes.
Sharks did it.
Sharks win the shootout.
There you go. Damn it, a W's a W, no matter how you get it.
Sharks win, Giants win. That's a good day. It's a good day.
Hey,
good Bay Area Sports Day. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. But I think that was kind of, and I kind of agreed with another thing that Stephen A. said about how a lot of things was set up when it came to talking to when LeBron was talking to him, like the camera behind him. He didn't know the camera was behind him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he says everything he does is I can't say the word right now. It's thought out. It's well thought out. It's plot. It's set up. So I don't know, man. I don't think there's no end to this. You know, as we hit the chat line, it says, I don't understand why Floppy is sensitive. He should have accepted people talking about baby Floppy.
Here's the thing.
Stephen A. didn't say. Did Stephen A? I don't think Stephen A. said anything about. Oh, he critiqued his game.
Yes.
Which he is paid to do that.
But to which, if it shows he's not ready, he's not ready, and that's your right as an analyst to say that.
Exactly. And Kendrick Perkins said it best. These players are just too damn sensitive. They
A lot
can't
of them,
take.
a lot of
They
them are,
can't take.
yes.
They can't take when they're doing good. They're all feeling it, but when they're not playing good, they can't take the critique that these analysts
Now,
are saying.
now I will say, because I didn't know this, but I will say, shame on LeBron for not being there for Dwayne Wade's Hall of Fame induction. Shame on him for that, because I guarantee you, LeBron would damn sure would want him at his Hall of Fame ceremony. But you didn't go to Dwayne Wade's.
Yeah, that's pretty
To him
bad.
without him, you wouldn't have gotten your first two championships in Miami. But again, what do we know?
Which you can find
What
that
you?
shirt.
Yes, on the merch shop. Well, again, first off, Bronny James
He should have stayed in college one more year. Number one.
should have went to UCLA instead of USC because UCLA is a basketball school.
Oh, speaking
Or,
of that, do you
or,
know who's going to Arizona with Bryce?
uh-uh.
Is it Ko Peck? Koi Peck, the number one of the number one prospects coming out of Arizona? He chose to go play in Arizona. So Arizona got a nice upcoming freshman class coming in.
The
I think it's
Wildcats might
Koi.
the Wildcats might be making some big runs in the tournament the next few years.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they just came off going to the Sweet 16 this past. Like I said,
yeah.
Bronny should have went to Arizona. Um,
Well, his brother chose right.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. He's going to a fine basketball institution at the McHale Center in Tucson, Arizona. That's all I got to say.
Indeed,
Um,
indeed.
so there's that. I
To end the debate about Stephen A. and they're both sensitive, and they both just need to just move on. It's I don't see this ending though, especially what Stephen A. came out and said today. So there'll be something else coming up around this. We'll probably be seeing tomorrow.
I don't doubt it. Oh, you gonna make me do it, cuz
Uh,
you gonna make me do it.
uh,
You gonna make me do it.
yeah, yeah, well,
Gonna
yeah,
make me do
yeah, that's don't
it.
screaming for me.
Yeah.
The names are just coming out now.
Oh, baby. Here we go. There. Oh, man. Man.
What case? Hey, that's why they made the State Farm commercial with him. Somebody give Baby Bon Bon a binky.
It's one of the great commercials of all time.
Yes.
Oh, God. Cuz going in now. He is going in. Good Lord.
I'm gonna get started on that one. That's pretty good. The push pop. I like it. I like it.
And I like push pops, too. I really do.
Not bad. Not bad. It's all right. Oh, hey. Skins was out there dealing.
Ring pops are good, too.
Skins.
Well, things got real interesting. Well, you know what? Those last 20 seconds in Chicago was absolutely wild.
Man. Giddy with the walk off.
It was 115 to 110.
Yeah.
The Lakers had the lead. Bulls hit a three. Get within two, 115, 112.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They get a steal. Kobe White hits the three.
Wide open at that.
Puts them up 115, 113. Okay. Then, let me get this right. 115, 113. Okay, Lakers call timeout. Austin Reeves drives the lane, gets to the layup. Lakers go back up 117, 116. Then with Giddy from 46 feet with LeBron in his face
And
from
left it up.
Lake Erie,
Oh boy.
or we could say he shot the ball from Wrigley Field, but from Wrigley
Well,
Field,
that's the
nothing but the bottom of the net, and the Chicago Bulls sweep the Lakers in the season series, 119 to
whoa,
117.
whoa. And wait, just Giddy just left it up there too. That's
Yeah,
like just like your white man can't jump. Just left it
it's
up there.
pretty. It's pretty. It's so pretty. But yes, Giddy had 25. Kevin Herter had 28. White had 26. Vujovic had 14. Brazil's had 12. Collins had 10 off the bench. Williams had 11. Um, for the Lakers, Reeves had 30. Luca had 25.
Mm.
Hayes had 19. LeBron had 17 points, 12 rebounds. Finney Smith had 3. Vincent had 8. Vanderbilt had 7. As the Lakers go into a deadlock tie with the Grizzlies between the 4 and the 5th seed. Oh, by the way, just to go back to that Alabama win real quick in the Elite Eight, Alabama hit 25 threes. Yeah, 25 by the Elephants. But yes, Bulls get the win, 117-119 over the Lakers. Cavaliers beat the Spurs 124-116 as the Cavs get their 59th win of the year.
Man.
As Allen had 29 to help lift the Cavaliers over the Spurs. Orlando loses at home to the Mavericks 101-92. The Pacers, good lord.
Wow. I guess
Well,
they were a little.
okay.
I guess they were a little upset. What happened to the with the Laker game?
Well, needless to say, 9 Indiana Pacers were in double figures tonight. I'm gonna say that again. 9 Indiana Pacers were in double figures.
But wait, listen to the score. If you don't already know.
Okay, so let me just say this: only one player for the Pacers did not play. Everybody scored for the Pacers.
Mm.
Halliburton was leading scorer with 29. As the Indiana, well, okay, first off, it does help when you make 27 threes. That does help.
27.
Yes, 27 threes, which was a 57% clip. They shot 64% from twos.
Oof. Oh.
Folks, the Indiana Pacers put up 162 points in a 48-minute game. 162 to the Wizards 109. The Heat beat the Hawks 122-112.
Good God.
As Tyler Hero has, despite what's going on in Miami, Tyler Hero has had a very good year for Miami. He really has.
Yeah.
He's put up 36.
It's good. It's good. It's good. He's healthy as well too.
Yes. As mentioned earlier, the Thunder beat the Grizzlies 125-104.
Got big
SGA
60
had
second.
37. As the Thunder now get win number 61. Of course, Thunder have the most wins in the association. And Miss Jody's beloved Rockets beat the Jazz 121-110.
Sagoon, 33 of them things. Seagun?
Yes.
33?
The person she dislikes so much. Sagoon had 33 and 10 rebounds. Amin Thomas had 16 and 10 rebounds and 5 assists as the Rockets get their 48th win and cling on to that number 2 spot in the Western Conference.
Go ahead.
The Rockets. Brooks had 10. Van Fleet only had 4. Green had 21. Smith Jr. had 11. Easton had 15. Landell had 10 to contribute to the Rockets' 48th win of the year. And unfortunately, the beam was lit in Sacramento tonight as the Kings. Kings beat Portland 128-107. Zach LaVine had 29 to lead the way for Sacramento. And Domantas Sabonis returned, and he returned in a big way.
Yeah, he did. Good game.
21 and 10. Keegan Murray had 17. Ellis had 10. 6 assists were also for Sabonis. And Monk had 16 off the bench as the Kings get their 36 wins. So what does that all mean in the playoff
Suck.
picture, if you will?
Warriors dropped to 7 now. That sucks.
Yes, it does. Which means they cannot finish with the same exact record as the Clippers because, unfortunately, the Clippers own the tiebreaker. So,
Yeah.
in the Conference of the East, what that means is obviously the Cavaliers and the Celtics and the Knicks have officially clinched playoff spots. Cavaliers number 1, Celtics at 2, Knicks holding on to the 3 seed, Indiana currently holding 4, Detroit at the 5. Good job, Detroit.
Wow.
The
Wow.
Bucks at the 6th seed, and in the play-in tournament, you have the Hawks, the Magic, the Heat, and the Bulls.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much been the same last four in the play-in for almost 4 months now.
That's
In the Conference of the West of Man, as mentioned, okay, so officially, Houston and Denver have clinched postseason. Not
okay.
postseason spots, not a playoff berth, but they've clinched play in the postseason.
Wish they could finish anywhere.
Yes, OKC has punched in. They're going to be the 1 seed. That's
there's nobody's catching them.
They're going to be the 1. Okay, right now the Rockets are at 2. Denver is 2 back of the Rockets. They're at number 3. And like I said, the Lakers and the Grizzlies are in a deadlock right now. They have identical 44 and 29 records. But as it stands right now, it is the Lakers holding on. The 4th seed and the 5th seed belongs to the Grizzlies. Now, if we're going off the season series, there we go. If we're going off the season series thus far, the Lakers have won 2 of 3 meetings thus far.
Okay, so they would have the tiebreaker then.
So the Lakers right now have the tiebreaker over Memphis. Yes. So there you have it.
And then what's the play-in with Warriors 7?
And the play-in right now is Warriors at 7, T-Wolves at 8, Kings 9, Mavericks at 10. But again, the 6 and 7 can flip-flop because as of right now, the Clippers and the Warriors have identical records, but the Warriors have not beaten the Clippers this season.
That's bad.
So that's why the Clippers currently are not in the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
And
well, it all starts Friday now.
It does. And we will see if they will play. It looks like more than likely Curry will play.
Okay.
So the prognosis does look good. So let's just all right, here we go. So thus far, yes. They are 0-3 against the Clippers.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Even if the Warriors would win the last game, if they finish tie, Clippers have the tiebreaker.
It doesn't matter.
So, there it is with that. Just like this year, they're 0-3 against the damn Lakers. So there's that. So there you have it with that.
Oh.
As we are looking at team splits right now.
Yes.
Basketball reference is a very good thing. But yeah, Friday at New Orleans, they need to take care of business.
Yep.
And you hope that they would.
Well, I don't know, man.
Well, I know.
Especially after that good run they had, so maybe they, come down to earth.
Well, I mean, you expect them to because again, you're not gonna just do that all year long or all season long because there are spurts to where you do
take a losing streak.
Go through spurts like that. It's part of the association, folks.
Now you just gotta finish. That's it.
Gotta finish.
You- some way, some. Well,
Yeah, get into that 4, 5, 6, and don't
I just
even worry about the playing game.
yeah,
That's
I just need the Lakers to continue to lose. So that would be great. And just get past the Clippers. And with the Lakers losing, that's all I need. Or the Warriors and Clippers keep winning, and the Lakers lose, and then they find out and get back into the play-in. That'll work.
yeah, that
It's
works
even
too.
better. One can hope that.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Glad you're with us here on this 321 edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show.
Oh,
As
3-2-1.
3-2, yeah, 3-2-1. 3-1, 3-2-1, 1-2-3. What the heck is bothering me?
Not Jeffrey.
No, that was Carl Winslow.
Cart. Oh, that's right. When he was reading with I thought Jeffrey did that. Jeffrey said
Three,
something else.
two,
That's right.
one. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me?
And here comes our.
You!
Yep. Yep.
Ah, yes, the classic Reginald L. Johnson in his Carl Winslowness.
Very, very, very good in Die Hard though.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Played a very crucial role in Die Hard. Yippee ki
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. But there was opening day, and a lot of things going on here in the wide world of Major League Baseball as the smell of beer and hot dogs and what have you and
Popcorn,
popcorn is just they've
cotton candy.
yeah
I
and
mean,
some
certain
and
places you go, they're extravagant, whatever, big foot longs and.
yeah and pizza. But
Oh man.
nonetheless, we're gonna go right down to it as we're gonna recap what happened on opening day of Major League Baseball earlier today, if you will, for your needs. No, today's Thursday. Thank you.
Yes.
Start off with a great tribute by ESPN to Bob Uecker, but the Yankees do get the win over the Brewers 4-2 in the Bronx. The Orioles, good lord,
Oh,
shellacked the Toronto Blue Jays
opening bats.
in Toronto by a final score of 12-2. And some more history is made as Tyler O'Neill adding to his already MLB record with his sixth consecutive home run on
Wow.
opening day. And I really wonder if somebody put a bet on that, you cashed out today. But Orioles get the win over the Blue Jays
Backs.
12-2. Red Sox beat the Rangers in Arlington by a final score of 5-2 as Wilder Abreu at homer twice for the Bo Sox as the Red Sox get off on the winning track. Took 10 innings, but in 10, the Phillies beat the Nationals 7-3. And yes, Bryce Harper with another opening day home run
That kid.
for
He can swing that
the
bat.
Phillies. Schwarber also homered for the Phillies as the Phillies get their first win of the season. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. But yes, Harper and Schwarber homering for the Phillies. Um, Also in 10, the Guardians get the win over the Royals 7-4 as the Guardians, last year's winner of the Central, continues to pick up where they left off under the belief of Stephen Vogt, their manager. Guardians get the win 7-4 in Kansas City. Miss Jody's beloved Astros beat the New York Metropolitans by a final score of 3-1. As Valdez gets
Moving.
the win, Josh Hader gets the save. Um, and Jose Altuve 3 Ks, but did get one hit. So there you go. Paredes got a hit or made his debut for the Astros, but again, Astros get the win, 1-0. I mean 3-1 as they go to 1-0. I want to go back. I want to see how he did, you do, because it was his debut. Alex Bregman in his debut as a Red Sox, 0 for 4, 1 strikeout. So there you go. All right. Padres hold on to beat the Braves 7-4, kind of a back and
Oh,
forth
they
game.
did.
But it was the 4-run seventh in the seventh for the Padres that did them in for Atlanta. Back and forth throughout the first 4 innings, but San Diego took control in the seventh and did not look back. They got the win, 7-4 over the Bravos. The White Sox, and we know the last couple of years it's been tumultuous, but they're over 500. The White Sox are over 500. Good for them now. But they get the win over the Angels, 8-1.
Oh, impressive win.
Yes, indeed. As Benintendi had a home run for the White Sox. He had 3 RBIs. 2 RBIs for Vargas, 2 RBIs for Sosa. And the Pale Hose from the Windy City on the south side get the win by a final score of 8-1. Marlins get the win for the Pirates, 5-4. As the Marlins walking off in the bottom of the ninth.
No kidding.
RBI single by Kyle Stowers that scored Javier Sanoa. Also in St. Louis, it was garnered by a rain delay, but the Redbirds do get the win over the Twins by a final score of 5-3.
Okay. Yeah, it did take forever for that game to start.
As Nolan Arenado in the bottom of the eighth, with the big home run to give the Cardinals insurance, win 5-3. Damn the team in Los Angeles, but they do win in front of their home fans as they did raise the banner, win by
3-0.
5-4. And Shohei Ohtani doing Shohei Ohtani things as Shohei homered again at the Ravine. An impressive opposite field home run. Spencer Torkelson had a very good spring. He had a very good day. 4 walks, a home run, RBI, 2 runs scored. Tigers gave it a game, but the Dodgers hold on to win by the final score of 5-4. Now, don't like the team. Screw them. But,
Yes.
it was great to hear former longtime announcer and, of course, a longtime Sports Center anchor. Great to hear Charlie Steiner back behind the mic on Dodge Radio calling games. For those that might have not
Interesting.
known, for those that might not have known, Charlie Steiner didn't do much games last year. Turned out that he was battling cancer, which is in remission. So praise the Lord for that. So that's why you didn't hear a lot of Charlie Steiner last year on the Dodger broadcast on Dodger Radio. So good to see him back out there doing games. So just want to bring that out. So good to hear him back on the mic. So it's great to see. Hopefully he will do all the games, but that remains to be seen.
Correct.
So we'll see. So maybe he might do home games, and maybe Tim Nevitt will do the road games, but we'll see. Anyhow, and the A's and Mariners, the first game under the Sacramento A's banner. Severino pitched well, but other than Tyler Strodumson, the Mariners or the A's could not get anything offensively. Soderstrom, I beg your pardon.
But didn't they lead the game at one point?
They were up 2-1 going into the bottom of the eighth, and then Seattle said, "Hold my beer," as Randy Arozarena
Sounds like the bullpen.
and Jorge Polanco each homered, as the Mariners scored 3 runs in the eighth. Did not look back, but like I said, Tyler Soderstrom, both home runs. He had 2 of the A's 3 hits. The only other athletic that got a hit would be Mr. Wilson. That would be no. I said Wilson. I did not click on Monday. Yes, Jacob Wilson got the other hit for the Athletics as the Mariners get the win for it. We just heard about the Cubs. They got the win over the Diamondbacks by a final score of 10-6. As Hap had 3 RBIs for the Cubs. Amaya had 5. For the Diamondbacks. 2 RBIs for Perdomo. 10-6 final score. And the good guys in orange and black down a run in the ninth, down 3-2. It started
Yes.
with a walk to Jung Hoo Lee. Chapman got a base hit to right field. Then Patrick Bailey found a spot up the middle to tie the game. And then Wilmer Flores found the bleachers in left as Tyler Rogers gets the win. Ryan Walker gets the save as the Giants on only 6 hits, but it was enough to get the win 6-4.
All that matters.
But again, today was really about two things: two out hitting,
Yes.
and Jung Hoo Lee working walks because as it was in the fourth, Lee was up. He worked a walk. Elliot Ramos found the seats in right field to get the Giants within a run. And then again, Jung Hoo Lee starts it off with a walk, went to third on the Chapman single, and then Patrick Bailey picked up his teammate Elliot Ramos with an RBI single. And then Wilmer Flores cleared them all in with the 3-run homer to give the Giants a 4 spot in the ninth. And so the Giants will have the day off tomorrow. And then Saturday, Justin Verlander will make his Giants debut.
All right.
Still weird seeing somebody else other than Brandon Crawford wear the 35 on the Giants, but Justin Verlander will get to wear the 35 and make his San Francisco Giants debut. So, for those that are going to watch, tomorrow you get 2 games on Apple TV Plus.
Oh.
Yes. So you will get the Orioles and the Blue Jays on Apple TV. And then in the nightcap, you will get the Astros and the Mets on Apple TV. So, if you are a Mets, Astro, Blue Jay, Orioles fan, you can only watch the game on Apple TV. If not, then you'll have to watch or you'll have to listen on your MLB app on the radio broadcast. So there you go with that. All right. So,
nice.
Okay, so, all right. So we do have one early day baseball game tomorrow. That's at 1:10 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
That is the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays at Steinbrenner Stadium in Tampa, Florida. So yes, the Yankees' spring training home has now been decked out in Tampa Rays gear.
That's right. I forgot they're playing at the spring training. So we got two teams with no home.
Yes, the roof at the Trop is in dire need of repair. But the Rockies will make their debut against the Rays. Kyle Finley will be pitching for the Rockies. And by the way, good luck, Tyro Estrada. Is a Rocky. Hope you do well, my guy.
Yes.
Miss you in the orange and black. That's sucky. But let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game slate tomorrow on a Friday night, first Friday of the Major League Baseball season. So got a 9-game slate. Early games are just going to be the Rockies and the Rays, but we got the Orioles and Blue Jays at 4:07 p.m. Now all these times I'm speaking of are Pacific time starts.
PT.
So Orioles at 4:00 at 4 Pacific. Marlins and Pirates 4:10. Red Sox and Rangers 5:05. 5:10 for the Astros and the Mets. 6:40 p.m. for the Braves and the Padres. 7:10 for the Dodgers and Tigers. And the A's and Mariners and the Cubs and Diamondbacks will also start at 6:40 p.m. And then I will be making my debut, the first Aviators game of the year. I think it's also fireworks night. So I'll be attending my first minor league baseball game of the season tomorrow. So looking forward to that.
Hey, there you go.
There you go. So it'll be the Battle of Nevada between the Reno Aces and the Las Vegas Aviators. But
you got your sunflower seeds ready?
I'll probably have to put some in a baggie when I go, or just probably get some from the store. So just to recap what we saw on the ice. Sharks in overtime, or Sharks in the shootout beat the Maple Leafs 6-5. Sabres beat the Penguins 7-3. Senators beat the Red Wings 4-3. Tampa Bay Lightning shut out the Utah Hockey Club by a final score of 8-0. Flyers, despite the fact that they fired their head coach, the Flyers beat The Canadians 6-4. Capitals lost the Wild 4-2. Blues beat the Predators 3-2. Stars beat the Flames 5-2. The Avalanche shut out the Kings 4-0. And EJ Whistle's beloved Oilers lost by a final score of 6-1.
Damn.
That is your day on the ice.
Yes.
And let's see if there's anything else.
Bam.
There was an article that where was it? Yes. No, I was talking about Spytech giving praise for his newly quarterback that he landed. Um, in regards to Geno Smith, as Spytech said, that obviously there's a familiarity with
Yeah.
Pete Carroll and with Geno from Seattle, and Geno played his really best football there. Spytech said on Thursday. He says when you watch Geno through the years, he can throw the football with the best of any of them. Honestly, I mean, you watch some of the throws he makes over and over again. The touch is there, the arm strength is there. Of course, the Raiders traded for Geno Smith. Um, who of course will be turning 34 this season. Spent the last 5 seasons with the Seahawks after spending time with the Jets. Of course, he was drafted by the Jets. Spent 3 seasons with the Jets, one
Mm-hmm.
with the Giants and one with the Chargers. But it was his time in Seattle that gave Geno some of the best football of his life. He was the starting quarterback in 2022, made the Pro Bowl in 22 and 23 playing for Carroll. In those last 3 seasons, Geno has thrown for 7,900 yards, 50 touchdowns, and 20 picks. So that is
It's
pretty
pretty efficient.
good. Yes, indeed. Well,
I'll take it.
as we said, people understand. Um, Pete will get the best of Carroll. I mean, Carroll will get the best out of Geno, as he did in
Yep.
Seattle.
Yep.
Like I said, as you have said on the show, you don't think Pete might not see the whole contract through, but again, Pete has changed the culture for the better everywhere he has gone as a head coach. And I don't expect him to not do the same thing here in Las Vegas. So that's just my take.
Yeah. I'll second that. Just watching the Pacers put up this 162 points is just ridiculous.
If you can watch a replay of that game, you probably should watch it.
I'm watching the highlights, but I don't think I'll be able to watch the full thing. No, I think I gotta. I'm gonna finish this show that I gotta watch that I found on Apple TV Plus.
Nice.
It's called Dope Thief.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty interesting. I put that on.
But I mean, hey, that's just a great day. But one more time, come on now, go back. Thank you. One more
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you. But one more time. Just going back to recap the tournament. Florida beats Maryland 87-71. Duke beats Arizona 193. Alabama beats BYU 113-88. Texas Tech beats Arkansas 85-83.
Hey, hi.
So that's going to be a very good day. Now, tomorrow we get Michigan Auburn. We get Kentucky and Tennessee. Ole Miss against Michigan State. And Purdue against Houston. Saturday, we get Florida, Texas Tech, Alabama, and Duke in the West and East regionals. And, of course, the other regionals will take place on Sunday. So, yeah, springtime is here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. We get a USFL game tomorrow, don't we?
Do we get a USFL? I mean, the UFL?
The UFL, yeah. I think we get a UFL game tomorrow.
Yes. No. Friday, yes, we do. Yes. At 5 p.m., we have the St. Louis Battlehawks against the Houston Roughnecks. Then we got Saturday, Brahmas and the Renegades. at 1 p.m. And then Sunday, 2 games, 9 a.m. Panthers and Showboats. Then at noon, Stallions and Defenders. So, yes, more spring football eternal. And
Love
then,
it.
of course, Saturday, rivalry week, we got the Patterson U,
Oh,
Britain BIC. We got the Buffalo
oh,
Watchmen taking on the Silk City Animals. And, of course, the Insomniacs and Sick With It renew their acquaintances one more time. So
let's go.
please go to acnfl.com/watched to watch what channels you can find the Ace NFL on in your area.
Yes, or just go to YouTube.
Yeah, or go to acnfl.tv. Yes, indeed.
On YouTube, there. Catch the great Matt Ryan, Big Rob, and of course yours truly and Mr. Chris Vera.
Yes.
Great commentary. Well, I think we covered everything, huh, brother?
I think we did.
Yeah.
So, Opus of Asgard, you got a second show. Hope you enjoyed.
Indeed.
And to those that came in with us, we appreciate you. Don't forget, get your Mizzle and Dub Show merch at the Mizzle and Dub Show Shopify store. We will give you the link one more time on the bottom of your screen just in case you missed it. There it is right there. So again, screenshot it, write it down, but get your merch, get your merch, get your merch, get your merchandise.
Indeed.
So there you go. So it's gonna be nap time because I do gotta go pick up a buddy from the airport, but that's not for another minute. But it's nap time for the both of us. And,
Oh, yes.
by the way, Super Dope Beatmaker, congratulations on your first day of the job. Hope it went well.
Yeah. Said he did good. Said he did good.
And he will take us home, obviously. So
Yes, indeed.
with that said, thank you to everybody for hanging out with us. Congrats to Texas Tech, Alabama, and screw that team that wears blue. Just screw them. Dadgummit. But congrats to Florida, and also congratulations. Yeah, that's everybody. Florida, Texas Tech, that damn team, and who was Alabama? That team I don't like. Texas Tech
Right.
and Florida. Yeah, that's all of them.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Congrats to those four. Josh Giddey, my God. If you haven't watched that shot yet, folks, man, you need
left
to.
it up there. Walk off.
You need to just all up in LeBron's grill. Just good lord.
Walk off.
Nonetheless, it's 12 o'clock Sunday morning. You've been watching episode number 321 of the Mizzle and Dub Show, and for the Giants and the Sharks. Oh yes, wins on both days. That deserves a yeet.
Oh yes, indeed.